Okay, so where we left off last time, we were. Let me see. Okay. Where we left off, and story at least, is that we just beat up the summon spirit of Gnome, and we can see that here, the Fool, number 0. So these sort of titles are what we inherit when we beat up a summon spirit or an enemy, as it was at the beginning, Arch. So for people who don't know what this is about, this game is very, very different from all of the other tales, but it has in common the summon spirits. So we have beaten the fire spirit Ifrit, the wind spirit Sylph, water spirit Andini, and Gnome the earth spirit. So as I was saying, I wanted to have some, how to say it, some side quests done, because as any RPG, there are some side quests besides the main story. So I would like to start with some side quests which give you titles, which in this particular tales I don't think you have any how can I say it, like any rewards besides the items you can get, or as in this case of the game, which is having outfits. You can get either an outfit or an item out of side quests, but titles per se don't do anything, as far as I know right now. So we did last time the delivery boy, where we helped this old lady. Well, I know she doesn't seem that old, but she is an old lady. And we did a delivery for her granddaughter, and we delivered some cookies and a letter for her, and we got the title of delivery boy. So we're gonna start with this next side quest. I actually, as opposed to the past streams, I did some grinding so I could have less of a hard time when going through the story and not making it too boring for you guys. So we have this samurai outfit for Dio, which is one of the best at the moment, at least, because it has like a lot of HP, and actually attack is pretty elevated. And for Mel, I got her the priestess outfit, which is like so how can I say it? in this game you can combine costumes, so you can make a new one. So it is like a big pyramid sometimes where you have like the healer, two healers make a cleric. So 2 clerics will make the priestess, so you need 4 healers to make that, you know. And it was the same thing for the samurai. But I'm gonna keep on going. And look at, this is how Kuro is right now. He changes out of nowhere. He's a Kuro ball apparently. It's like a Geodude from Pokemon. But okay. We're gonna go for the second side quest. And we have to go to this village actually. So, again, I want to go here. This is Master Composer Banku's house. So, I can write a magnificent song. I have a magnificent talent. My song can move the heart. It can bring tears to everybody. I always believed that. But I want to write a song which will be sung after 100 years. But no inspiration. Is it a slump? Help him. It's like, yes or no? I would say yes, of course. Huh? Help me? I can make a song with singer's image. With the voice, lyric pops up, naturally. Where's such singer? Huh? Hey girl! Oh, I can feel the girl has talent of singer. Yeah. But the lyric is not yet. No, great song will come out. Alrighty, coming soon. So, after that... Can you clean the floor? So, we're cleaning up his mess. Apparently out of paper balls. Floor was cleaned. More funky, more soulful. Yes, a great song will come out. Coming soon. So, the first time I actually did this, I couldn't figure out what he wanted, because if you talk to him again, he will say, no matter what, it'll be done. And you get out and in, the room is exactly the same as you first entered. So you gotta do this over and over again until he has the perfect song. Modified, but I think the first one was better. No, great song will come out. Alrighty, coming soon. So we're gonna do it again. Floor was clean. My talent's slowly fading. No, great song will come out. Oh, we're doing English again. Yes, we are. Avocado garlic bread. Thank you for coming. How are you? Still sick? Okay, so we're cleaning the floor again. For this guy. Floor was clean. This is the hard part. Yes, great song will come out, coming soon. So as you can see, anyone would say like, okay, it's not coming anytime soon. Because who would try more than 3 times? I think 3 would be like, okay, this is not working. But it is actually. We'll help him to make a song. I need to arrange this, or no. Great song will come out, coming soon. We gotta do it again. You know, we musicians, we have tough moments when composing or making a song, so I understand him. Oh god, goodness. Of a song is calling. Yep, coming soon. Not yet, apparently. More and more paper balls for you. The savvy phrase is jump. Coming soon. Oh my god. When are you gonna be done? Floor clean. Ah, I can't decide the title. Our pro? Ah, it's driving nuts. So, this thing, Mise, whatever it says right there, it is like, is Yakusoku? Yakusoku. So, it was like this, okay, yes. It's apparently promise. Yeah, good, our promise. This is it. Alrighty then. And we got Melt Song done. And we have the title now. The test came in. You didn't get it, or you don't know yet. Avocado garlic bread. And if you can help me a little bit here, can you listen alright to the game's audio on my voice? How's the balance? Okay, then, let the girl sing more. She's not ready. Come back when she becomes better, baby. Until then, I need to modify it a bit. Ah, I forgot the reward. Good phrase. Let me take a memo. And this is for you. We got the clown costume. And this is the first part of that side quest for that guy. So now we're gonna do another side quest, so we don't miss everything on this. Oh, I didn't get it, no worries. Thank God. Yeah, everything sounds fine. Perfect. Thank you very much, avocado. So, we're going to the customer shop. And we're doing this. Wait a second. Just trying to figure out what's going on here. No girl. Yeah, we do know. Okay, go back. There are 4 houses. Waro, machos, I love you. There are 4 houses on the northern part of the village. Okay, so we're doing side quests right now. Just a little. So we have this old man. I'll let every single cuisine taste them all, eat them all. It was like that when I was young. However, I am sad lately. Whatever I eat, it doesn't surprise me anymore. I want to go back to youth, to when I was searching for a new cuisine. My small wish. Isn't there any magnificent chef around here? Huh, you? Do you have cooking talents? Okay, can you cook magnificent cuisine for you? Help him. Alright. Any chef, anybody. I have a tongue of a god. Oh, that's very... That's a good man. Show me the talent. Huh. Okay. So for this, of course we need an outfit for the chef. And as I told you before, for the sake of this stream, Yeah, there's always been lag. I don't know why it happens. Josue, I'm sorry for that. I hope it is not too um, affecting you too much. But and yeah, for the sake of the stream, I did some grinding and got some costumes mastered. So, for those who don't know what mastering is you have this in your status screen. You have costume points at the bottom. So this one, the chef, required 120. So I have them and it says mastered there. So I already did that, so we can watch this faster. But you can grind wherever you want. Just kill some monsters and you'll get costume points. Now show me the food. This is really good. Not so tough. It's sticky yet slippery. It's like an aroma of spring breeze. Oh, what a surprise. Faint aroma of lemons stimulates my appetite. Ho ho. The sensation, how rewarding. Mouthful. Meaty sauce is spreading. Bitter and sour. No. Faint sweetness. Yes. This is the ultimate taste. For some reason, bit by bit, hidden taste is coming out. A bit spicy? Okay, so this music that just came in, it's from the Fire Temple or Tower from the original Tales of Phantasia. So my throat's burning, it makes a little bit of sense that it's talking about the burning flavor. Really hot. Wee! Hot, 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 hot. Okay, a lot. He's dying. He erupted fire. I didn't see it, but apparently he did. And now I'm dodged it. Okay. It's been a while since I was shocked by a cuisine. Okay, let's name this cuisine. Olive Village style. Otto Gustav III. Luxury wine fresh. Seafood carrot paste. Soy sauce. Red tomato. Mozzarella cheese fashion shock. Who can remember that? That's way too long. How's that? Oh, thanks. Take these. I got a stubborn badge. And the night costume. So originally you can get the night costume combining 2 squires. Just reminding you that in this store you can buy like the basic outfits. Squire, Fighter, Mage and Hunter. So making 2 squires would do the night, but we already have it because of that guy who is a very nice old man. Now, what was the title we got? You can check your titles in here and stuff. So we got the Killer Chef title and the one before that was Songwriter. So this one is gonna take a little bit longer because, as I understand it, is a bit random. Oh, sorry. I need the angular custom because we're doing fishing, and every RPG loves fishing. I don't know why. I don't. Chosve does. He loves so much fishing. Especially, I don't know, fishing games are his passion. You can ask him anything you want. Oh, okay. So this is a house. Is it? No, this is not. Oh wait, where was it? No, 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 I don't want to save like that. Okay, maybe here. Here it is. Hey man, what do you feel about fishing? Delicious fish? Leisure, just boring. How about you? So we're gonna ask him. Fishing is like a war against fish. Tactics and strategies. It's not just waiting until the bite. Heighten your senses, concentration. When fish bites, guide the fish without snapping the line. When it becomes careless, pow! That priceless moment. Hate it. Oh, Guy Strada doesn't like very much fishing games. He actually hates them. But well, this is not gonna take that long. Don't worry. Okay, so fishing is such a violent, furious fight. This is my thought. Now, can you understand? Well, there's an incredible one in this village. A really gigantic fish. Are you interested? Want challenge, of course? You'll never catch it. Okay, I will challenge you. Okay, I'll lend you my equipment. There is my fishing spot near foot shallow. Use it. Okay, alright, let's start. Even with angler custom, you're not gonna catch it right away. Be patient. Wow, but the line snapped. Was it a monster fish? So we talk again. Yes. Be patient and concentrate. Okay. Even with the angler custom, you're not gonna catch it right away. Be patient. They repeat this, so you keep on going, which is good, as opposed to the songwriter one where you could just think you're doing it wrong because it doesn't happen. Huh? What's that? Let's pull. Alright. Little fishy. Try again. Yeah, we know that. Huh? What's that? Let's pull. Alright. So you see, it is good that they tell you be patient because it doesn't happen. You're gonna catch it right away. Wow, incredible! But the line snapped. Was it a monster fish? Be patient and concentrate. You need to find every ingredient. What do you mean about ingredients? Are you talking about the fish or the chef? I got a little bit lost there. Not gonna catch it right away, be patient. It was nothing. Yeah, that's how fishing goes. That's why we love it. Even with angler custom, you're not gonna catch it right away. It's been a while. Let's check. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Let's do this. Hey, what's that? Let's go. Oh, a rat. Again. Okay. So it does require patience. What's that? Let's go. Ah, rat. Oh, well. The old man that listed a ton of ingredients. No, he was just naming the dish we did for him, and it was so long. But no, I didn't have to collect all of those ingredients. It just happened with the master chef custom, which is good. So now we're being an angler. And it's really not happening. Let's go. Our rod. Oh god. This is weird. Okay, let's do it. Until it happens. Wow! It did happen. It's a big fish. So we make a print. And we show it to this guy. You caught it, the big one? Yeah, that's right. Oyo. Well, this oyo is anglers shout for catching a big one. Anyway, the fish? Oh, it's been released. Well, that means I have a chance to fight it. Oh, I can't wait. Thanks, take these. We got the fish frame, a stubborn badge, brooch E, and our title, which was what we were going for. And some money, which is good also. Yeah, we have it right here. And stuff. Our fish frame and our title, Great Fisherman. How's that? Oh, about the badges. We got the stubborn badge. Oh. Okay. Oh, flower badge. Nobody can wear the flower badge. The thing is, I don't know what it does to me. You know, there are no like stats changing, at least in there. This went from Pokemon on steroids to Animal Crossing on steroids. Yeah, true. It was fishing. You do love fishing, don't you, Avocado Garlic Bread? Well, I must accept that it is way more fun to do it in Animal Crossing. But I don't know, I think it is just me. Even in Zelda games I don't like fishing. But as you could see, it was really fast this time. So I think that's about it for our requests. Yeah, maybe we can do one more and then we'll keep on going with the main story, which is going after the summon spirit of actually all matter. Okay, we just have these costumes. Oh, it's gonna take longer than I thought. No. Okay, maybe we should just keep on going with the story. It might be better. So I'm getting my samurai and the priestess for Mel, so we don't have a hard time going against the guy, the next summon spirit, which is now in the star era. We first did the sun era, where we could we did beat Ifrit on the Sylph and the guy. No. Okay, Valley of Wind. Oh no, I made a mistake, that's why. Sorry. Okay. So we're meeting another one of the eternal heroes. This is Toltus, as it was named in America, Soltis Village. So this is where our heroes from the original Tales of Phantasia live. Maybe, I think there are some weapons here. Oh, no weapons. That's the thing, we don't have those kind of upgrades in here. We just... they're expensive, of course. Scarf D are good for us. So now Scarf. I want you to be faster, and I want myself to be faster. And as you can see, the letter at the end is the is getting better. Like from F it would be like the weakest accessory, and I suppose A or even S, I don't know which one would be like the best one. So we're gonna give Kuro a ring D, so everybody has a letter D one. Okay. So that's a church, a bridge of Tales of Phantasia, and this used to be Teresa's house. And answering to your question, Avocado, well, not question, but fishing is the most fun thing in Animal Crossing. Prove me wrong. I won't try to prove you wrong because I haven't played in a while, I must say. Have you been playing still? And Tetelov would say the same, I guess. He would support you. Gotta leave, see you next time, don't worry. We'll be in touch. Thank you for being here on Avocado Garlic Bread. So, in the story, Chester, who is this guy in here, he says like, what? Why? Lost children? And our fairy from the Legend of Zelda appears. You are Chester? He's like, yikes. Mario 3D all week. Yeah, have fun. Have fun. Thank you. You too. So she says, sorry. Arch, Chester, and you now. She says, I am known. Arch, and now you. I heard you took care of children who lost parents to a war. You are the one who understood those children's feeling. You have not only kindness but also strictness at the same time. It seems your life was filled with troubles. Chester, these kids they are the ones who undergo the ordeal of spirit, which even by now we don't know what the ordeal of spirit is. We just know that Norn says that in the past we did something, or we're gonna make something in the future. It's kind of confusing, but that is the ordeal we must undergo, and that's why we're getting this summon spirit's help. So we did go to another era. And she says, guide these children, please. So Chester says, after the war ended, you can't be happy by doing nothing. There are many children who lost their parents. They are full of scars. Most of all, from the heart. After a war or disaster, the world doesn't return to what it used to be right away. Wounded hearts drag them into crime, stealing, violence. But worst is that is making an excuse for one's right and wrong. Everything is others' fault and no one's fault, and not one's fault. That is, you. I don't want those kids to be increased. Because I was such a kid. Oh my, what am I saying? Anyway, I want to give you this. This strange vase, with its outside and inside are connected. You will need it for entering the mysterious tower, the key for the dungeon. So we got it. And he said, which reminds me, haven't you met Kless? Is that okay? Doesn't make. Sorry for the translation. As this guy also said it, and the translation guide I'm reading, he says that is not the best. So sorry if I don't. It is not that well translated. He's not here right now. Talking about Kless. Come back again later. So we're gonna go to the mysterious tower. Okay, just wait a second. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to the mysterious tower. So this is the magnificent town of Totus. This is the church and whatever. So we're going to the mysterious tower. In here. So as you can see, okay. Strange base is shining. The door opened. So as you can see on the floor here, we have the four elements: earth, wind, and fire, and of course water. So as I was telling you, this guy in here, the summon spirit in this tower, he rules like basically matter itself. So which is like the four elements. This is like the model custom. So now we are supposed to know how to do it. But let's. Okay, if we don't remember well, we have this. How to say it? All of the dungeons in this game are randomly generated, which means treasure chests, traps, and the map itself are random every time you enter. Not even in anyone's game, you know, like this is my, how to say it, like my map. It is random every time I enter, even in this same game. So I'm doing this battles quickly so we don't waste much time here. As you can see, those are traps. We're collecting chests. So, and we have so many floors to go. But this time we're we have prepared better, or so to say. Because as in any RPG game, with a party at least, you would know that you need a healer. Because it is basically hard, very hard, not to have a healer. So that's why I'm using Mel as a healer now. I got a hamburger. Ooh. Yellow gummy. 150 gold. Belladonna. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, we're gonna attack again. Yes. Oh. Treasure chest. The good thing is that if you already found these stairs going up or down, depending on which dungeon you are in, you can check your map with start when you're in here. So you can more or less see where you have gone and don't get lost. Like on the upside of having a randomly generated dungeon. It's awesome to have Mel healing us. Oh. Okay, so that was a loop. Look at that spider, it's like nasty. It's like a Resident Evil spider. Nothing here. Belladonna. So apparently up until this point where I have been playing outside this stream just to get to know the game better, because it is so there are so many customs and many variables, so it is not that easy to have like a straight up strategy, you know. I did have to study a little bit to know what to do next. And sadly, there are not much material of like walkthroughs or guides to go through this game. And I think it is a good game. Just it came out at the end of the Game Boy's era, so Game Boy Advance came in, and the GameCube, so they didn't have much life for this game. So what was it? Red? Or apple? Okay. So we have a food bag, as I told you. We put our food in the food bag so we can recover our HP by walking in this dungeon. 150 gold, lots of gold. Okay, so when that happens, means that I am full in that item, so I use one so I can grab it. Belladonna. So that move that the Geodude Kuru is doing is CC Senko, which is the Beast one. If you're familiar with Tales games, you would know that move is great. Oh, nasty spider. Don't dare touch me. Okay, we have the stairs. Okay, we're good. And the caveman. Why would there be a caveman in here? Right? We're in the Tower of Matter itself. It's weird to have a caveman, but yeah, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Bring Gami. So yeah, Kuro did need it. Purple Gomi. Who kills some spiders and a caveman. Oh, I did miss. That doesn't happen very often. White Gomi, that's a great item. I don't remember how much it. 1000 HP, that's great. Okay, nothing here. Belladonna. Okay, as you can see, this is like a great party. You know? But I would dare to say, like at this point in the game, it might be one of the best at the time. Like out of every possibility you have from choosing the outfits. Okay, I think I have. I did learn something. Okay, so Mel hasn't mastered. Oh, I did find the stairs. I forgot. You see, it's very helpful to have the map. Jelly. There you go. So it's talking about the Tales games. If you have played any other Tales, you would find it a little bit weird that it is a three. I don't want to call it people because Kuro is not a person, but like a 3-slot party, which is not that common in Tales games. Just if you played the Nintendo DS games, those are surely 3-party games. But those only came out in Japan the same as this one. So that's what I'm saying. It might be weird for you to have 3 members in your party. Okay, let's see if we can find any other treasures before going up. Belladonna, Belladonna, Belladonna. But yeah, those games that came out for the DS were the Tales of Innocence, Tales of the Tempest, and Tales of Hearts. Which Innocence and Hearts actually got their remake for the PS Vita, but only Tales of Hearts got its remake here in America. Bring Gummy for you, Kuro. So hopefully you would get to play that great Tales game at your PS Vita. But what I do recall is that on the remakes in both Innocence and Hearts, they got the upgrade to four party members. 4 members in your party. That's what I meant. Sorry. So, yeah, going back to this game, it is original because it has. Oh, 3 members, and we have no other different characters that we can substitute like in other Tales games where you would choose which ones you like better. And here you're stuck with Dio, Mel, and Kuru for all the game, right? It seems that way. Basilisk. Oh, she got... We need a Phantasia ball. Oh, that hadn't happened before. Good thing. Because maybe she has this spell where she can get her either Kuru or myself, Dio. Had I gone up before? I don't know. Out of that petrification stuff. But when she gets it, how to use an item. Un shot porque me acabo de suscribir. Tetelo! I love you so much. It's definitely happening. But you gotta stay a little bit longer. I'm just finishing this dungeon and we'll get in that shot. You see? Let's see if she has... You see? She has a spell. She's the best in the world. I love you, Tetelo. So much. So much. Thank you for subscribing. We'll do our payment with tequila and beer in just in a minute. Okay, so look at that vampire. He's dead. I love my PV so much, huh? Okay, purple gummy. As you can see, the dungeons, of course, they start getting bigger by floor and more floors. So it's gonna take a while to get it. Oh, I love that move, which is Nurse. Heals everybody. Okay. Demon King. Feels like a mummy. Okay, now here. We got the caveman. I think I'm pretty happy with. I don't know why my. You know, this thing is like our status. I don't know how to call it, like emotional status. I'm docile, but I'm funny, but hot and dark. And Mel is not docile. PLFO, I don't know what that is. SMPT either. But she's sympathy, that's sympathy, okay. And Kuru, it's wild. And he's a friend, but he's not loyal. And I don't know how to change these stats. As you could see, they change whenever they want. Okay. Okay, it's been a while, but I think it has been faster than other times. So I just want to see if we have any other treasure chests that might be helpful. That is the other good / bad thing about this game, is that you don't have to worry about any collectibles or weapons or whatever you would get normally in other Tales games. In here you just have random treasure chests, so you're not gonna have like that specific treasure or you don't want to miss in a specific dungeon, you know? But I was expecting a good gummy, which are the recovering items, just in case Mel cannot do her job. Because we're going against the Summon Spirit of Matter, as I already said, who has appeared before in Tales of Phantasia, the original one, and the remake of this game, of course. And if you have played, say, Tales of Symphonia, he would appear as a... Look at that Hellmaster, he's actually stronger than I thought. Well, the Summon Spirit, sorry. He would appear in Tales of Symphonia as an optional Summon Spirit, or as a side quest, if you want to see it like that. So if you have played Tales of Symphonia and you didn't get this guy, which we're about to meet, you should maybe replay your file, and it is worth having him with you. Oh, machos, I love you so much. I'm gonna get drunk on a Tuesday, yeah? Thank you very much, guys. I love you very much as I love every subscriber. And as we have said, we have to take a shot for each one. So, yeah, I'm gonna get Jerry out of his lair once we get to the Summon Spirit. It's not gonna take that long, so please hold on, guys. And Tetelo, I'll be right there with our payment. Which floor is it? Oh, this is the last floor, so we're good. Oof, last floor. Okay. So we're going. Let us hope we can make it in one shot. I don't wanna. Okay, what did it do? Okay, he died. No, he didn't. You see why save states are awesome. Okay. What happened? Okay, we're gonna use our skills from Mel. We're gonna cure. Oh, use it. I want to use it. Cure. I'll have to be. Okay. Medication. I need green gummies for you. And for you. So we can heal. Prepared for the boss battle. How am I doing? Sorry. We do want Mel to have her TP maxed out so she can heal us all the time. Look at that, man. So, if you did play Tales of Symphonia or Tales of Phantasia, you will recognize him. And he says, ho ho ho, nice climbing up here. I am the one called Maxwell. Have you ever thought about what this world is made of? Those are 4 elements. Earth, water, fire, and wind. You are soaked with all 4 powers. Well, now shall we start? Boss battle. I'm scared for Mel. Oh, she did a mercy, so that's good. Seven. Let you do this right. Strong. Beast. Oh, Maxwell. I think you're gonna suffer. You see, she's the best. We gotta be watching our just our technical points so we don't run out. Okay, so Kuno, please give us some more technical points. The next one is for you. Cool. You can use a creamy gummy on you. My friend, you better prepare those shots. We have 2 subscribers.
Really?
Yep.
Who are the new subscribers?
Castrada ante Telo.
¿Acaso es Tetelo?
We're just doing this boss battle and then we're doing it.
Llegare. Debire.
Quite triggered, huh? Okay, we're killing Maxwell. We're almost done, we're almost done. Well, I don't know if he's gonna die soon, but...
We're almost done.
Oh,
It's called that.
don't die, Mel. Oof. Thought she was gonna die. I got scared, I must say. Okay, I'm gonna tell Kuru, just for protection, to cure Mel.
¿Dijiste? ¿Te lo juro?
He did it, so I'm gonna cancel that. Kuru, please attack this Maxwell guy.
Okay, let me see what I have to do to be on.
Beyond?
To be on this thing. Should I some tape insert in this one?
Yeah, that'd be better. Maxwell,
What is up?
but I don't think you're there, right there. Maybe we'll see it right
Quite alright, my friend.
now. Nurse!
How much have you passed?
I did 3 side quests, I think, and in this part of the main story. So it's... Oh, I don't have any... I don't have any... magic left. I didn't have to say anything and you did know the answer. I know there are gonna be 2, so yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah, it's okay. Come on, Maxwell.
Yeah, Sisitsuki no.
Beast. It's Sisisenko, which means beast. You remember that? Do you remember that move from Tails?
Beast!
No, that's a yes. Double attack. Wow! No?
Triple attack.
She died. Okay. So, I actually have that life ball, so don't worry about it.
And that's Dio, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone.
Okay, now Kuro. I need you
To what?
to recover.
What the fuck is Guru? Guru.
He's like a weird Yodu brother. He hates her. But
Hey,
doesn't matter.
in the face!
It was my fault. I should have healed her before. Okay, okay. And then Kuro, please. Yeah, they will let me pink on you. Oh wait, I gotta wait until she's alive, so she's a possibility, you know. So I couldn't cure her. Now I can.
But now you're gonna die.
Why did you do sharpen? She should have healed me. I don't know which. I'm probably gonna die, you were right. No, it didn't choose me, that's good. But no. That is so lame.
Who's this? Bro.
Whose child is this? Maxwell?
Mm-hmm.
He's the summon spirit of matter itself.
Hmm?
So he rules over the fourth element. Okay, I'm gonna cure myself. As Mel is not doing it, I know why she didn't do it. She doesn't have enough magic. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry, Mel. It was my fault. Yeah, that's what she's doing, a punch. Boo. No, I'm dead again. And I did cure myself. Well, the good thing is now that she has. Don't die. Oof. No, 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 no. Okay, Kuro. Don't do what I told you to do and just revive me. Kuro. No, why her? Please don't attack now. Please don't. There you go. Okay, whose turn is it? Mine. Who should we... I think I should cure her. Right? The thing is that you cannot see once you post it, so I'm just gonna hope I don't die.
That's 6 damage to Kuro?
Yeah, he's like a strange rock. I don't know what is going on with him. But he does the beast thing.
Look at that boy, this scene.
This is the first time Mel has been alive at the end.
What happened to Kuro?
Okay, so Maxwell, ouch. Not bad. Doo-doo. A word for me. It is the spirit of inquiry. What is it? Why is it a feeling like this important? So little bit about those are our names. He says, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, you two. Let me teach you about way of the space-time. And if you go back in time, you can change the past. Do you think so? Okay, he said you too. Yeah, okay. If you go back in time, you can change the past. Do you think so? Ho ho ho, that's a mistake. For example, if you got hurt by falling down, if you go back to yesterday and to yourself and warn about not to fall down, that is a problem. There is an inconsistency. The reason why you wanted to go back in time was you got hurt by falling down. But if the you from yesterday didn't get hurt, naturally, you going back to yesterday and giving the warning don't exist anymore. After all, it's like this. Even if you go back in time, you can change what it is already done. What is already done. To say, in other words, it's a parallel world. Past doesn't change, but your whereabouts changes. It's like that. Your parallel world. In other words, is moving along with the axis of possibility. It might happen this way or that way. It is a world with uncertainness. Essentially, whereabouts of this possibility, there can be only one side. Messing around too much isn't good. Well then, my lecture ends here. And I obtained the Arcana card, number 9, the Hemit. So now Dio starts talking, and we have what are needed for an adventurer. It's a bad translation, but what do you need? What it is needed to be an adventurer, for example? Wisdom, physical strength, luck, or enough money. I would say wisdom. So he's happy. That's a good thing. So Mel is saying now, what are needed for a scholar? Was wisdom, curiosity, patience, money, of course. Curiosity, I would say. Okay, then our stats change, and now I am nosy. So now it says you can access the Devil Tower, and I can access the Ancient Ruin, where there are more summoned spirits to face. So let's see the world map. There it is. These two. So yes, that's where we'll leave it, because we have a debt to pay. Okay.
Wait.
Oh. You're gonna go over here. Thank you. Machosbe, Mapibiri.
Tetelo and Chasube. Chas.
Chasube Bieber. That's your name. So what say you? You want to stay?
I don't know, should we?
Because I'm saying it now, because if we're not, we gotta take the other shot.
No, I think we can stream a little bit.
So this is the end. Yes, this is. That's what I'm saying, Machosme. We need another one where we're gonna change the game. We're gonna stream something else, and we're gonna take those shots. So if you wanna follow us and get a physical proof that we're gonna do it, you should connect. And thank you very much for being here as always. We'll keep this up for what happens in this great game. I think we're going right smoothly now. So thanks for everything and protect yourself.